I don't think that we should expect too much from the Lakers this year. Welcome in or welcome back. Day 12, we're talking about, of course, the Los Angeles Lakers. And as a Celtics fan, I try to be objective as possible. Obviously, we're supposed to have some rivalry with them, but I appreciate who they are as a team and the players that have come through, specifically LeBron James. And when we're talking about LeBron James, I think we need to really focus on what we could see this upcoming season. Now, I don't want to disparage any Lakers players because I'm such a fan of a lot of them. Love Rui Hachimura. I love Austin Reeves. I think Dalton Connect was a really great pickup for that middle of the draft kind of deal. It's going to be really difficult to compete in this Western Conference with what they have on the roster. It's not that I think that the players on the Lakers are bad. I just think that they're really inexperienced and really young. This isn't the stereotypical team that we see a LeBron James be on. LeBron, post that first stint in Cleveland, always has a lot of veteran pieces, a lot of seasoned talent or very cerebral talent to be able to help him throughout the regular season. According to ESPN, out of everybody listed on their roster, there are 13 players that are 25 or under. And I just don't know that youth and athleticism that they do provide, I don't think that's going to make up for what they need in the postseason. And again, not like those young players are bad. I think that Jalen Hood-Schifino could be very good. I think that Max Christie has shown a lot from what he can do on a basketball floor. I think that Colin Castleton was actually a really good pickup because I loved what I saw from him in Summer League. But again, it seems like too young of a team for LeBron to actually excel in. Even though I have this opinion about the Lakers, it doesn't mean that there aren't going to be fun things throughout the season, because I think that there will be. We just have to ratchet our expectations. Obviously, one of the very cool things that we're going to witness as basketball fans is LeBron James be the first basketball player ever to be on the same floor, on the same team with his son, which is objectively a very, very cool thing. You can say what you want about Bronny. I still think that he's going to be a decent pro. He may not ever figure it out on the offensive end, but the defensive end of what he brings is going to keep him in the league. You can say whatever you want about Bronny, but this is going to be a very cool moment, and we need to appreciate it. And in year 104 of LeBron James, I don't know what else there is to expect of him. For the last 7 years, it seems, I feel like the NBA consensus is like, oh yeah, LeBron's going to start coming down. Father Time's going to catch up with him. And he just never does, so we're probably in for another 25-5 season from LeBron, with shooting decently from the field, real nice clip from three. Probably steps it up on the defensive end too, especially towards the end of the season. I just don't know if I can ever count LeBron James out again. He could probably be 75, and I'll still assume that he's going to score 15 points a game. If you watched my video yesterday, I was talking about Kevin Durant and Devin Booker having Olympic bumps, like bumps in play after you represent your country. And someone else who I think could benefit from that is Anthony Davis. Obviously, he was the defensive anchor for us. Him and Bam really solidified that front court for us. And there's a real good chance that Anthony Davis, as long as he stays healthy, and I want to give some flowers here, he stayed so healthy last year. There was, at one point, I saw some stat that Anthony Davis had played in like 96 of the last 100 Laker games. Just an incredible stretch of health from Anthony Davis, and I think that we're all better because of it. If there's a chance that Anthony Davis can take this Olympic bump and apply it to his game already, maybe we're talking about someone competing for Defensive Player of the Year. I don't want to say win because there's a lot of defensive talent in the league. Victor Wembanyama, Rudy Gobert, Bam Adebayo. The list is really long. So I don't want to say that he's an outright winner of the award, or that he could be, but he's definitely going to be in contention. All of those cool things aside, when you come down to brass tacks, I'm not sure that this team actually makes any noise in the playoffs. If I had to guess, they're probably a 6 or a 17, and they're going to get bounced in the second round. It seems like I'm at odds with the Lakers front office as well, because if I was the GM, I would start to prepare for life after LeBron, and potentially life after Anthony Davis too. But Rob Pelinka has made it very clear that he is willing to trade first-round draft picks to continue to make this team competitive, which I think is commendable. But again, LeBron isn't going to play for another decade. We need to start thinking about the future. Probably not this year. Maybe this summer, if LeBron decides to hang it up, if he says that I got to do what I wanted to do, I got to win 4 championships, break all the kinds of records, play with my own son on a basketball floor, I'm done, then I think we have to look at this roster and sell it for parts, specifically Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is 31, and obviously he's had some health injury issues for the entirety of his career, but again, he was healthy over the last stint, so I want to, again, give flowers for that. So if you are capitalizing on someone who is in their prime defensively, and you as a team don't have that megastar anymore in LeBron if he decides to hang it up at the end of the year, I think this offseason we're probably talking about an Anthony Davis trade. So yeah, I don't think that this Lakers team is going to impress anybody. I don't think that they're going to end up being a second seed in the West and make it all the way to the finals. I just don't see it in the cards for them. But I think that we can view this as a very cool thing and potentially a LeBron retirement tour. Do you think LeBron's going to retire this year? Let me know down in the comments below. Check my link tree while you're at it. I got TikTok. I have Instagram. I have a Discord that you can join. Check all the things. Follow me on there. Be kind. Tell somebody you love them. And I'll see you tomorrow.